Oh yeah. Get dirty. All right, folks, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. At least I have, and I know quite a few others, at least 40 other drivers been waiting on this. The Southern Super Series here with their season opener. It's about to go down here. We're going to get dirty at the Knoxville Raceway. Dirt Car Racing Association in the house tonight. Kicking off their season opener here with the Southern Super Series. So, hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, I'm Jay Weezy. Take a look at that track information. You've seen it. Looking good. I'm up here in the booth right now. I'm by myself. I got a guy coming up here with me to help me control all this madness that's going to happen tonight. So, hey, everybody stay tuned. So we're about to do some racing. Right now, they're going through the driver's meeting. Then they're going to do a 5-car qualifying 2B mains 100-lap feature. Might have a dash race in there as well. And hey, once again, got to say thanks to all those great people out there, especially them one-call plumbing and gas fitting guys out there that's watching in the shop week in and week out. If not now, hey, maybe they'll tune in here later. And Royal RV Center, the Olsen Fab Metal Fabrication, CMF Motors Electrics, Hamill Motorsports, catering to kids young and old, Cardboard Brothers Racing, and Driven Motorsports. And hey, I hope y'all can see everything and hear everything well. If not, type it out there in Facebook chat. It's the only one I'm watching right now, because that's where most of the people are, on Facebook. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube with the SRTV Network here, presenting the Dirt Car Racing Association Southern Super Series here. Love these guys, man. They always put on a great show. They got a whole lot of talented drivers out there. And we're about to get dirty here at Knoxville. What's wrong with the paints, man? Hey, I waited till about everybody was in here before I came in, so I shouldn't have to do that. But hey, if it don't refresh here in a second, we do have a lot of drivers here, so it might take a while for these paints to get downloaded and everybody to show off their fancy car. But it should be right. So check back with me in 5 minutes, and if it ain't right, we'll make it right for you, because we are working for you. So hey, with that being said, we got a 100-lapper coming to you here from Knoxville, one of my favorite tracks. It looks a little gloomy out there, but hey, it ain't gloomy inside them cars. They're all suited up and ready to go, as I am. I ain't suited up, but I am ready to go. Let's take a look down on pit road, see what they're doing. So, I think they're still in their driver's meeting. So everybody hang tight. And it's about to get dirty. $26 cars going to run tonight. The Dirt Car Racing Association's 2018 Summer Southern Super Series. Got a $5,500 purse here with the Dirt Car Racing Association, a $4,000 purse, $800 to win. Matter of fact, let's take a look. That's what we got going on here. So hey, if you want to get involved, you're watching on Facebook, I got a link in there in the description. Should be. If not, hey, check them out. Facebook.com/blah blah blah Southern Supers. Check them out. Search for Southern Super Series, and you will find them as these cars are pulling out on the track. About to get underway here. The first 5 cars are out qualifying. About to run some qualifying laps. Let's see who it is. Barrett Bishops. Barrett, he's one of those guys out there, that number 3 machine. Matter of fact, let's throw up some driver information here. That's the number 3 car right there. We also have Daniel Potts in the 60. Brayton Casto in the 199. So they're going to do 5 cars at a time. Registration fee for this series, if you want to run one series, is $10. If you want to run both, it's $15. Qualifying gets underway. They throw the green flag for these guys to get their laps in, and we'll try to stay tuned. We got Darren Haskell out there. That's a new guy here. I haven't seen him over here yet. Good luck to you out there, Darren. Blake Brown on the top. 18,694 just got knocked off by Brandon Martin in the number 4 right here. Or the number 46, I believe. Yeah, my bad. Number 46 car is on top. Awesome car, just knocks him off. The number 14 machine. He threw down a whopper 18,211. Looks like he's gonna hang on to it for now. We got Brandon Martin out there, 46. He's in 3rd place. 2nd is Braden Casto with an 18,245. 4th place, this guy, Barrett Bishop, with an 18,268, 18,251 right there. So he moves up the charts a little bit. Blake Brown right now currently in 5th with an 18,261. 6th place is Darren Haskell right now with an 18,267. We got Daniel Potts in 7th with a 276. And Brendan Cascade, he's in 8th. That's going to round out the field here for the first 2 groups, I believe. Turn on Trading Paint. Well, Trading Paints is on now. Let me tell you something. All right. Turn it off just because you said so. See that? I turned it off. Alright. Turn it back on. That's all I can do. And I'm doing that for you. Trading Paints is on now. Downloading paints. So, okay. If that don't work, hey. Don't know what to tell you. Maybe there's just too many cars. Look at these guys here. We got David Cardwell. Actually, yeah, David Cardwell's in the 07. And we got the number 21, a Hayden Cardwell there. Look at these guys head out, man. What a group. Stacked field here tonight. We got Garrett Nieberge. And I know I've been saying his name wrong for a while, but I feel like I was the closest one out of all the broadcasters. I was saying Nieberge, it was Nieberge. I've heard Nieberge, I've heard a lot of weird ones, but hey, I apologize for butchering it all last season, so I hope you apologize to accept my apology. On our top 5 over here. Look at all these guys here tonight. Let's come out to the Southern Super Series 2018 Southern summer season for the Dirt Car Racing Association. In the car with old Garrett Nieberge. Getting hot in here. Had to turn on the fan. Alright, so EOLs, if you wreck somebody or you cause a wreck, you're going to get to it. You're going to get an EOL. You're going to the back. You jump the start, you're out of line on the start, you're going to get a EOL. Doing Delaware restarts, there's no incident limit. You cause 2 cautions, you got to park it. 1 quick repair, you get a lap down the hard way. You got to get it back the hard way. You don't get a wave around. If you go a lap down because you were involved in a wreck, you might get a wave around. But we'll see, right? Take a look at our leaderboard right now. Hayden Cardwell with an 18.103. He's on the top. David Cardwell with an 18.104. They're only separated by 1,000th of a second. Garrett Nieberge, he's only separated by 5,000ths. What a... And we got 1,200s here. Jacob Leverstein. Dustin Sizemore in 5th. Austin McCarr. Dennis Patras Jr., Blake Brown. Sorry about that. James Normal Jr. And we got Josh Phillips headed out. James Normal Jr. Scotty James Shirley. Let's take a look at James Normal Jr. So he gets the green flag here to start off his qualifying run. And if you got any questions, type it out in the chat. You want a shout out, type it out in the chat. We'll get you a shout out. Right now we're looking at James Normal Jr. First lap was an 18.321. That's not going to be enough. Comes off turn 4 to complete a second lap. See where it puts James Normal Jr. with a 323. It's going to put him 18th. Jason Lineweaver, the 50. He's out there. He ran an 18.274 on his first lap. Second lap should be an 18. Losing my mind. Josh Phillips, number 29. Last lap was an 18.255. His fastest lap was an 18.132. That's going to put him up in 5th. Good run there for Josh Phillips. James Shirley qualifies in 12th. And don't quote me, but I believe they're going to take the top 18, maybe 20 qualifiers here. And then they're going to run 2 B mains and take 3 from each one, if not 2. It's going to be a 26-car field here for the main, the feature event here. Randall Carter is the GOAT. I heard that. Where's Randall Carter at? There he is. Take a look at Randall Carter in the 37. He gets the green flag for his qualifying run. All right, so here's what we're doing. I apologize. So this whole time I've been saying they were qualifying. I was dead wrong. So apologize for that. They are doing group hot laps right now. So we get to see who's going to be the fastest. thought we came in a little later than we really came in, so we are still in practice here, doing group hot laps, 5 cars each time. They get to go out and run some laps. Mookie Haney. You see the top 5 fastest cars in this group hot lap practice here up on the top left of your screen. And I tell you what, if you're a dirt racer, you definitely want to be in this series here. The Dirt Car Racing Association 2018 Summer Southern Super Series season, man. I tell you what, it is gonna be a blast here. Check it out. See all that money up there for you. $200 purse for tonight. Next week will be 100, 200, then 100, 100, and then they're off on June 7th there. The big money purse coming in at the last race, I believe. So it's definitely something you want to get into. So we got another group coming out. It's going to be Cole Newhaufen, Carl Miller, Terry Joyner, Scotty Grabinski, Howard Weaver, Stephen Bordeaux, Shane James, Kendall Tucker, Wes Kirchner. A lot of great guys over here. Trevor Collins out there in the 42 as well. They're going to get all spread out here and get ready to run some laps here. And if you have any idea how to pronounce that, go ahead and type it out so I know how to say it. I don't want to be killing this guy's name, but he does got a great looking car. simspeedshop.com. Gotta love those guys. We broadcast the Sim 500. We're on iRacing Live, YouTube, and all that good stuff here on OSR Network on Wednesdays. So catch Jay Weezy over there with Joe White. We'll do the Sim 500 Truck Series Wednesday night. Sponsored by simspeedshop.com. Starts at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I usually get on around 8 and get ready. Check us out. iRacing Live, Sim 500 on OSR Network. Right now, we're on SRTV Network, so we'll stick to that. Calling Cole No Lift. Alright. Look at Cole No Lift. Let's ride in the cockpit with him. Oh, he lifted. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I love reading these guys. If you wonder why I go quiet sometimes, it's just because I like reading the comments. You guys are crazy out there, and I definitely appreciate you for watching, though. Either way, we're going to have a good time here tonight in Knoxville. Look at them cars fly by, man. Dirt flying everywhere. Let's see Terry's new paint. Let's check out Terry's new paint here. Oh, look at him. Mickey Mouse and Goofy on the front. How about that? Terry Joyner, the number 27 machine right there, looking pretty good there. He's a little further back in the pack, but they are just practicing. Maybe he's sandbagging, I don't know. Right now he's in 39th with an 18.365. So if that don't tell you nothing, you got Howard Weaver on the top of the board with an 18.070. He just now knocked Hayden back to second. All right, so he's got a 070. So you go back to 47th or 46th, it's a 18.6. 45th is a 18.4. So 4/10 is separating these guys, and that's it. 40 cars, 4/10 apart. Wow, unbelievable. And just to narrow it down a little bit more, you got 30 of them are in the 18.2s. 31 of them are in the 18.2s. So 2/10 separating Howard Weaver in first, and 31st is John Rooks with an 18.285, and that's just our first practice here. Take a look at the track information, and you know, maybe this has something to do with it. Nice and cool out there, a little humid, a little bit of overcast. So maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not for sure. I'm not a avid dirt racer. I do run dirt every now and then. Fastest lap right now, Howard Weaver, 18.070. And he's killing it out there, man. And we couldn't do it without these guys, I'll tell you that. And yeah, I'm a little biased, I guess you could say, because hey, I got my favorite. I like the one called Plumbing and Gas Fitting guys, man. Hey, but all of them's great. Driven Motorsports, Olsen Fab, Metal Fabrication, CMF Motors Electrics, Hammer Motorsports, catering to kids, and we got some extra ones on board too, as well as Carwell Brothers Racing and Royal RV Center. So check us out next week. I believe we picked up a couple more. Just haven't had time to update it yet. You know, we've been busy over here. These guys have a lot of stuff to do. And, you know, shout out to all the admins over here for the Dirt Car Racing Association. They do a lot of hard work over here. They got a lot of stuff to deal with, and they got a lot of talented people. So all the work you do behind the scenes is not overlooked, especially by me. So, hey, man, you know, appreciate you guys for letting SRTV Network come on board and broadcast this season. 2018 summer season here for the Southern Super Series. And as always, it's just me right now. I got Ricky Bobby's supposed to join me up here, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Broadcasters are real busy these days, so you gotta get what you can get. So we're waiting on these guys to get finished up with the drivers meeting. We just switched over to qualifying. They're gonna run a 5-car group each, so 5 cars. How many cars they got? 40. Be at least 8 groups going out. 5-car qualifying, 2B mains, maybe a dash, depends on how many cars he says. So they might throw a dash race in there, and then we're gonna do a 100-lap feature. Gonna take 26 cars, and they're either gonna take 18 or 20 cars out of the qualifying and lock them in, and then they're gonna take about 3 or so out of each B main, and then 2 random people get to join in to the action. Admin, I don't know how that works. I didn't get a whole lot of information on it, but I do know they're gonna run 26 cars tonight, and it is gonna be a blast. So I tell you what, let's take a look down on pit road. Pit road's starting to get busy. We got the number 96 sitting right there. That's Wes Kirchner, the 96. Got Mookie Haney. Mookie Haney, that's a cool name, man. Sounds fast. Tootie Arnold sounds fast too. But you know what? I tell you what, if y'all out there watching and y'all got one of these guys, you want to see a paint job, you want to see, you know, something, let me know. We'll throw it out there, and I want to know your guys' picks for tonight because I'm looking through the field here and I'm trying to pick. But with a stacked field like this, it's kind of hard to pick. But I have a couple guys in mind, so let me know who your pick is. Maybe I can jump on board with you. All right, we got our first group headed out. It's going to include the 96 of Wes Kirchner. He's right there. Tootie Arnold and Spencer Swafford. They're also out there, as well as Brendan Cascadden. And Scotty Grabinski is this 5 here. So the green flags for qualifying. Qualifying has started, so we'll see what Wes Kirchner got. First lap, 18.471. Yeah, I heard they got to keep them on the bars, but I have no idea what that means. Hey, it sounds real smart, don't it? I'll be honest with you, you know, that's how it goes. Second lap, not so good. First lap at 471, so he's going to have a hard time making the race here. Right now, Wes Kirchner is on the top of the charts in that 96 with a 471. Brendan Cascadden in second with a 662. Scotty Grabinski with a 18.756. We got another group headed out. Corey Whitworth in the 69. He's out there with Greg Caldera and Dylan Petty. The 15. Is Steve. He's not out there right now. Sorry about that. He's not out there right now. But as soon as I get a chance, I will throw that up there for you. We're looking at these guys right now. First lap's a 6:06. Corey Whitworth at the top of the charts with an 18.183. Greg Caldera in second with an 18.270. Spencer Swafford drops to third with an 18.315. John Rooks in fourth with a 3.28. Wes Kirchner in fifth there. Daniel Potts out there with Carl Miller and Ray Pinson as well. Got Carl Miller and Ray Pinson. All these cool names out there. Jason Hooker. Tell me that ain't a cool name. Right? So, hey, get yourself a cup of Kool-Aid, a glass of milk, or some cold ones, whatever you want to do. Get ready. We're going to get dirty. You see what it looks like from a driver's standpoint right here is he's all over the back end of the 243. First lap's going to be an 18.335, puts him in seventh. Tootie Arnold moves up to second. Let's go and finish up their run there. So far, we got 13 cars that's qualified. Scotty Grabinski, he's your 13th place car right now because only 13 of them been out. So let's see if we can get a shot of the 15 while we're waiting on this next group. Stephen Bordeaux, he's not in his car, so it won't let me show you. But hey, if he gets in his car, I'll let you know. All right, we got some more cars headed out. They are already out there. Mookie Haney, the 125 car. So he gets the green flag coming off of turn number 4, crosses the start-finish line right here. He gets 2 laps. See if he can pull it off here. Right now he's got One tall task. Corey Whitworth laid down a whopper. It's not from BK. Terry Joyner's out there as well. Let's see what he ran. A 280 on his first lap. Terry Joyner, he ran a 452. Let's go put Terry Joyner in 7th place right now. Number 21, 27 car. Jared Crumrin. We got another second headed out there. Devin Rooks is one of those cars there, right there in the back. The number 30. See, he changed up his number there, Devin. That's all right. Whatever floats your boat. James Normal Jr., one of the first guys out there for this next group. As he takes the green flag off into one slideways. We also got Devin Brooks and Steven Bordeaux. Let's check out Steven since he's in his car right now. Number 15, Olsen Fab Metal Fabrication and the Hammer Motorsports. Number 15, out there putting a smack down on them. First lap's a 246, looks good. As he shuts her down right there after his qualifying run, winds up 7th with an 18.246. Like Braden Casto headed out there in that dark black number 199, but he's always fast in that car. And also Kendall Tucker out there in the 00, Richard Stallings in the 175, Brandon Martin in the 46. He's out there. Uh-oh. All right, first lap's gonna be a 4:38. Josh Helliams in the 101 car. The 119 is Greg Caldera. He threw down a 18.270. That qualifies him in a great spot there because he will make the feature. The 100 lapper here as we finish up with our second group. Pit road filling up as they're heading out. Blake Brown in the number 74. He's at the tail end of the field. This next group, James Shirley, he's back there with him. Colin Schmidt, the number 55, gets the green flag. As well as Barrett Bishop. Still got about 10 cars, maybe almost 20. Wow, 30 cars have qualified. We still got about 15 to go. We've got about 45 cars here. Stacked field. Blake Brown, he does it. He knocks him off. Kendall Tucker, he makes it in second with an 18.099. Blake Brown with an 18.052 to take the pole. Never. Yeah, never. It'll never come on console, believe that. It's too much for console, man. Console ain't ready for nothing like this. This is the real deal, like Holyfield. This is the real deal. It's the closest you're going to get to the real thing without spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And I've already spent thousands and thousands of dollars, so I guess you can't say that. But I ain't had to pick up a hammer yet. I've wanted to. I wanted to bust up my video card a couple times, but I just said, oh well, I'm bought a new one. But it is worth it, I tell you that. Every penny I've spent has been worth it. Right now, Dennis Partridge Jr. in the number 10s out there, as well as Shane James to the top of the leaderboard with a 18.019. He lays down a hot one. Takes over that number 1 spot from Blake Brown. Leo Pena, he threw down a 18.096, puts him in 3rd. Knocks Kendall Tucker back to 4th. Braden Casto in 5th. Colin Schlitt there in 6th. Devin Rook still in 7th, so let's see who we got now. Austin Carr in the number 14's out there. He's going to take the green flag to start his qualifying run. We still got a few cars, still got to go. Howard Weaver, Garrett Nieberge, Hayden Cardwell, Cody Kramer, Dustin Sizemore, Jason Lyon Weaver, Randall Carter, Jacob Leverstein. Still got a lot of those guys. Nate Anderson and Josh Phillips. They still got to go too, so keep an eye on the leaderboard right now. Shane James on the top with an 18.019. You think they can break into the 18 or the 17s? We're gonna find out real soon. I don't doubt it. Austin Carr throws out an 18.190, second lap, not so fast, but that 190 will qualify him into the main, the feature race here, the 100 lapper. Right now, it puts him in 6th place. Dustin Sizemore headed out, as well as Randall Carter. Josh Phillips in the 29, he's out there too. I agree with that, Adam. It does look like it's getting a little bit faster. What's up, Blake? All right, well, guess what? The time has come. We do have Ricky Bobby in the house. Ricky Bobby. Jay Weezy, you got a copy? Ricky Bobby. Ricky. Let me get you set up real quick. Appreciate you for hanging out with me here. This is gonna be a good one. So if you're out there watching, hang tight. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm there. I just need the password. Alright, hold on just a second. Hey, Jerry. I need to adjust mine also.
Alright, I'm back. Apologize for that. My man came over here, Ricky Bobby. Call him Rick Brazzle.
What's going on, everybody?
How you doing, Rick?
Oh, pretty good, man. Getting stormed on.
I tell you what, you're in for a treat here. We got a 100-lapper at Knoxville with the supers, and it's going to be a barn burner. We got 47 drivers that's trying to get into this race. They're only going to take 26 total. They're going to run 18 or 20 out of the qualifying. They're going to run 2 B mains and take about 6. So it's going to be a 26 car field here, and it's going to be 100 laps. And I'm excited about this.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good one.
I mean, some of the names in here, a lot of people know these guys, and they know how fast they are, especially me, because I've been around for a little while, and I've seen a lot of names come and go, and some of them stick with you and some of them don't. And you know, you're one of them. You know, that's why I started calling you Ricky Bobby, man, because you're so fast out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find me a league to get in right now. I ain't been running much. I've been having pedal problems with my stuff, so I think I got it figured out.
Well, you definitely got the equipment to do it. You got all the best stuff, and there's a lot of great leagues out there, including this one. And hey, man, if I can help you, I'll help you out.
Oh, but, yeah, I've been getting into them non-wings 360s and 410s, man. They're a blast.
Oh, pretty fun. I've never tried to drive one of those. I tell you what, one car that I cannot get a handle on. While we're doing a driver's meeting, by the way, for the people out there watching, they're going through the driver's meeting. They're setting the field, so we're just kind of hanging out. Is that dirt midget, man? I cannot drive that sucker.
Yeah, I worked on them for a little while. I had them down there for a little bit, and then my steering system decided to take a dump on me, so I was out for 2 or 3 months waiting on my new stuff, and I haven't got back into them yet. I got into the bigger ones.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll try it one day, but right now I gotta get a handle on all this other stuff. I'm still learning. And, you know, a lot of these dirt races are open setups, and, you know, I don't have a setup or nothing like that. So I'm definitely not any kind of competition. And, you know, I'm starting from the bottom and trying to work my way up. So you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly.
Well, hey, I appreciate you for joining me here, man. I tell you what. It's the first time I've had you up here in the booth. Don't get nervous on me now.
Well, you know me, man.
No, we're going to have a lot of fun over here. And they're getting set. Here in the next minute or so, we're going to do some races. So if y'all can just hang tight. Right now, I think they're getting ready to... I have no idea. They're doing a...
What do you be watching it in? TV 1 or 2 or 3? Or you just swap back and forth?
Well, you know, I got the VR. I don't use the VR for the broadcast, but it just depends. You know, whatever's easier for you. I flip back and forth.
I got the old VR on. Either that or try to watch it on a little 17-inch monitor.
Okay, well, in the VR, then you can kind of pick a guy like maybe in the middle, and then put it on far chase. That gives you a really good perspective. That's usually what I do. But it's kind of hard to watch. It makes me sick. Makes my stomach sick, you know, with that VR a little bit, because you're flying around in the air. And it's really sketchy, man. I mean, the first time I put the VR on and I went out, I was at Texas in the Xfinity car. I got up to about 100 and something miles an hour, and I had to pull over. So it's definitely something you got to get used to. But the immersion aspect of it is it's awesome. I mean, there's nothing like it, and it definitely puts you in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, sure does.
All right, we got the number 86, which is a my favorite number. So, I mean, it's kind of hard not to pick him. That's Logan Ellis. He's on the outside. We got the number 46 of Brandon Martin. He's going to be on the pole inside here. We're winding down here in our qualifying session. But, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say to you. Oh, make sure you're live and, hey, enjoy. This is going to be a lot of fun. These guys, they put on a great show. All right, I think we're getting set for our first B main. All right, they're out there on the track right now. We got the number 46 of Brandon Martin on his outside, the number 86. Let's turn this down for you here. We got Jason Limeweaver there, second row inside, the number 13, I believe. Oh, it's tricky. There's so many cars in the field here.
There's a bunch.
Lordy, lordy. I could be blind though. Or I could be going crazy. Either way, he's going to be on the outside there. And we got the number 72, 721. That's James Normal Jr. That's an easy one. On his outside, the 125. That's Mookie Haney. Then we got the 175. Richard Stallings on his outside. He's got that 280, 243. Ray Pinson. And the number 6 of Carl Miller. So they're getting set to go green here. For our first B main, the green flag's in the air. Number 46 starts off right, but they're 3 wide right behind them. Jason Limeweaver in the middle.
We got a spin out up front.
Oh, we got a big one. It's going to be Jared Crumrin and the number 33, or sorry, he's in the number 33. He got caught up there. It's James Normal Jr. Was in the mix of there, so that's going to hurt James. James is one of the admins over here, but they do throw cautions here. So we are under caution right now. So if we can, we'll go back and take a look at the instant replay. See what happened. They just come off of the turn, man, and they were all hooked up, all of them. The number 86, a little bit of contact there with James Normal Jr. They were 3 wide there, and that makes for some hard racing. They try to get single or double file here as soon as possible, right?
Yeah, looks like they're getting in single file. Well, double file it looks like.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, what's the fastest line around here, you think?
Man, I like the middle. I like running the middle in the late model.
You think it'll move up as the race goes on?
Yeah, I'm thinking they might get them a pretty good cushion going on.
Yeah, they definitely did a good thing when they did the cushion here. I mean, they kind of had to take it back a notch because it was so good, but right now,
crazy there at the beginning.
Oh, as always, man. I mean, these things are exciting, and you know, these guys, they put on a great show. A little bit of bumping and banging going on, but that's called dirt racing, not dirty racing. And the number 46 of Brandon Martin takes the green flag again. Delaware restarts here, Rick. Oh, we got a car up on the cushion. the berm, I'd say.
Burn.
And that does bring out a caution. Something happened in the back.
I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, we'll do a quick replay here. It was the number 12, the 33, and the 5. Dylan Petty, Jared Crumrin, and Scotty Grabansky was involved in that. Let's take one more look. Oh. And it's all on that initial entry into the turn there, in turn 1, on a restart there. Is where they have most of their problems.
Yeah, that's correct. Looks like it. Every time, that's where all the problems occurred.
Yeah, they try to get single file or double file at least, you know, as soon as possible there. And everybody diving down in there slideways on this dirt. Kind of makes it a little hard.
Yeah,
You don't want to let a guy in front of you if he's going to be slower, right? You want to race for it. You just don't want to let him in there, right?
Right.
Hey, say you let him by and he's slower than you, now you're stuck behind him. It wouldn't be good. Then all the leaders are getting away.
You're stuck trying to work yourself around them. End up wrecking yourself most of the time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. And, you know, I'm usually the one in the back, so it ain't me. I ride in the back.
Yeah, I like starting in the back, too, most of the time.
Well, who ain't in the back is the number 46, and he's definitely in a good spot right now to be able to bring home a win and race his way into the feature. Brandon Martin, the number 46, he's looking really good.
Around the track, number 175.
175 is Richard Stallings.
Yep, he's running 4th.
Yeah, we'll give you a rundown here. We got the 46 leading, the 50 of Jason Limeweaver. We got the number 125 there, Mookie Haney in 3rd. The 175, as he said, Richard Stallings. And the 243 of Ray Pinson. Looks like it's going to be a single file restart. And the green flag is out. Now that was a clean restart there. They look good. They're single file.
Richard's getting on the run off of it.
Yeah, Richard Stallings all over the back at a 125 right now. It's Mookie Haney trying to hold off Richard. 46 starting to check out right now. He's holding on to that number 1 spot. Jason Limeweaver in 2nd. So we're under caution.
Caution, caution.
That would be, I don't know. Do a quick one here. See if we can catch it. With 33 again. Jared Crumrin. Like he was caught up in something there, but it wasn't as bad as iRacing may have thought. And iRacing do a caution for that. That's something we can't control. But one thing it will help is we'll get back going green here soon.
Yeah, iRacing does that sometimes.
Yeah, and since they didn't have to clean anything up off the track, you know, they should be going back green here this time by. We'll see. But hey, man, when you don't qualify into the race and you got to run a B main, how much pressure does that put on you to run good up in the top 5?
And it pretty, you know, a lot of pressure knowing you got to finish up there. A lot of times you're not running smooth. You might get a little nervous or something. You're gonna bounce off the wall.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of times, man. Even leading the race on that feature, just getting toward the end, you get nervous and end up messing up.
Yeah, and it's go time too, so you really don't have any time to make a mistake, and then one mistake leads to another, and you know that's just how it goes. But you definitely want to run well over here because the talent that they have over here is so high that you have to hold yourself to that high standard and run up in the front or qualify good and get yourself locked into that feature race.
Yep.
They have so many cars, you got to race your way in. I mean, so kind of, you know, they say put them up on the dash.
Exactly. Yeah, I hear you.
Look like we're getting lined back up,
Like
getting
we're about
set to go.
green.
And they're off. Oh, little contact there for fifth.
Oh, and they get contact again. Big wreck.
That is a big wow. We definitely going to go back and look at that. I believe they're going to throw a caution. Maybe not. We're going to have to wait and see here. Right now, Daniel Potts.
Like they're going.
They're going to run this one out here. So no replay.
We're running. Fetching down number 50. See, he's running that middle line. That's where I like to run in these late models.
Yeah, I mean, wherever the grip's at is where I like to run.
Okay, he got him a little run going.
And I can't ever find the grip, so. What a lead he's got right now over there. It's at least 2 cars. They're coming up on a lap car. That's the
pretty close.
yes, the 125 there in front of him in that black car. Your leader's right there in the red. Number 46, that's Brandon Martin. He's led all the laps so far. They're going to do 12 laps here. So they
first and second. Been first and second the whole race, haven't they?
Absolutely, yeah. He's led every lap so far. Him and Jason Lineweaver have been right behind him the whole time. And I believe that's going to do it right here as we pause it so we can get our finishing results. It's going to be the 46th win this one. Brandon Martin, Jason Lineweaver in third. Let's see if we can get the rest here. Well, I guess not. I was trying to do a trick, but it didn't work. It's worth a try. We did get you the top 3, and I believe those are the ones that are going to be locked in. So,
yeah, I believe he said the top 3.
So Jason Lineweaver's locked in, as well as the 46, the race winner. And the third, I forgot who it was. See? I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I'll have to look back.
We're about to move on to our second B main. Might take them a second to get going. So just hang tight.
Short little break.
Yeah, we don't do commercials though. A lot of guys do commercials. A lot of broadcasters, they do commercials. And I don't do commercials just because that's just how I am. I mean,
Right.
you know, I like to stay at the track. Like when I'm at the track, I don't want to see no commercials.
Right. Yeah. Who comes to watch racing to watch commercials?
Right. But hey, I'm not dogging any other broadcaster out there. I'm just saying, hey, commercials is commercials, and I don't like them. maybe one day if we get enough people that want us to do commercials, we'll do commercials. Psych. Who wants to see those? I understand what you're saying, you know, but that's not true most of the time, because most of the time they do iRacing commercials, and iRacing does not require you to put commercials on. But hey, they do give you the opportunity to use their videos as a commercial. So
yeah, they sure do. What do you think about all that gear they got come out?
what? Tell me more. Tell me some more about it. What are you talking
Like
about?
their hoodies and hats and T-shirts and all that.
Oh
good stuff.
yeah, I think some of those look really good, man.
Yeah, I like that hoodie that has all the dirt cars on the back. That one looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it looks really good, man, and that's the
That
main
black
thing.
and white hat they have looks pretty good too.
Yeah, so when you order one, order two. That way you can send me one.
There you go.
I'm poor.
Yeah.
All right, we got another group going out. It's going to consist of, looks like the 119's headed out. Let's see who all is going out with him. That's Greg Caldera, by the way, in the 119. Looks like the 101, he's up in the front right now. That's Josh Helliams, the number 3 of Barrett Bishop, and the 2 of Tootie Arnold. We got the 34 machine of Robert Schaefer. He's out there. Then you got that 119, as I said, Greg Caldera. It looks like the 967 of Kevin Fortier. And I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I try my best. That's all I can do. The number 11 of Dustin Sizemore. We got the number 25 out there. That's Spencer Swafford. We also have the 41. Who is the 41? The 41 is John Rooks. Green flags in the air for heat race, or B-main number 2 underway. Did you see the number 3 side by side with the 119? Greg Caldera.
Battle going up front already.
Battle for first and a battle for second right there as they're side by side, 2 wide, 2 back. The 101 skates away with the 2 right behind him.
Contact between the 119 and 34. Looks like they got it straightened up a little bit.
What a save there by the 25 machine of Spencer Swafford. He hung on to that bad boy. He had his hands full. Oh yeah, I know how to do them. I just don't do them. But yeah, look at him go up front. He's looking good. He's got a little bit of a lead there over that number 3 machine of Bear Bishop. We'll ride along with Tootie Arnold real quick. He's running in 3rd. He's all over the back end kind of Barrett Bishop trying to catch up to him.
Called Caldera, 119, running in 4th.
Yeah, he's all over Tootie Arnold. Little bobble there, set him back a little bit. He's going to allow Tootie Arnold to get away a little bit. And the 34 to close in, that's Robert Schaefer. I love the sounds of these cars, the way they come sliding around, throwing dirt everywhere. I mean, that's exciting.
Oh yeah, you gotta love some super legs.
Woo, he was so close to the wall right there. What a job by him to hold on to that. I mean, they are getting right up against that wall there.
His nose inside, there he goes.
Trying to make a move on Greg Caldera right there. Number 34, Robert Schaefer. He's on the inside there. They drag race, still on the bottom. Greg Caldera moves up, gets into the dirty stuff. allows the 34 to move in. Robert Schaefer.
Y'all hold tight, I'm coming.
He's making it work on the bottom there. He gets around Greg Caldera, and then right behind him, you see the 9 of Jason Hooker. Had a little bit of contact there with the 25, and then they do it again. Jason Hooker and the 25 get together. Oh, look, he did that. Wow. But like, I ain't gonna get into all that, but man, that's gonna put Jason Hooker in the pits. Oh, another one around. He saves it off of turn 2.
Light flag out.
Robert Schaefer in the 34. He's behind Tootie Arnold.
We have a pass for the lead, or is that a lap car?
Oh, Greg Caldera in the wall. Well, I lost it. What car number?
Looks like we had a pass for the lead, but I'm not sure. I was back on there on Weaver.
Yeah, I was watching the 25. What car number you got there for the lead?
Let me see.
I know Tootie Arnold there was up there in second. The 101, the 3.
The white car, I couldn't see what number
2.
it was.
There we go. The 101 is going to bring this one home. The race winner.
Good
Followed
run
by
there at the top.
Followed by the number 3. Barrett Bishop, the 2 of Tootie Arnold. It's going to be your top 3 here. The 101 is Josh Helliams. He really put the smack down there. And they might run a dash race here, so just got to hang tight. See what they do.
Yeah, I got their audio on. I ain't heard nobody say anything yet.
Oh, you got the good stuff. You listening to the radio.
Yeah, I'm listening in to a couple of them guys. I'm trying to hear the admins, whether or not they're going to run one or not. They ain't said yet.
Yeah, it looked like, I mean, sorry about the finish on that one. I was a little caught up there between the 9 and the 25 there. The battle that they had a little bit of contact there. And then all of a sudden, whamma, the 9's out of the race. So I had to keep an eye on that. So I kind of lost a little track with the leaders. But
I had mine zoomed down on old Weaver. He gained him a few spots there toward the end.
yeah, Howard Weaver is definitely a front runner here. And, hey, hopefully he made it into the main here, the feature. And I believe
I think
he's
he
5th.
was, yeah, 5th or 6th.
Yeah, so he should be locked in. And I'm sure that they're going through some drivers meeting stuff here, and the admins are doing some work. So while they're doing that, we're going to show y'all who helped make all this possible. These guys right here. And hey, if y'all are out there watching in the one call plumbing and gas fitting, man, love you guys. Y'all are pretty bad at, you know what I'm saying? Driven Motorsports, Carwell Brothers Racing, catering to kids young and old, Hamill Motorsports, CMF Motors Electrics, Olsen Fab Metal Fabrication in the Royal RV Center, man. A lot of great people out there. So, gotta love the Southern Super Series.
The last time I've been around you there, Jerry.
They ain't mine, man. Those are all the guys that help out the Southern Super Series, the Dirt Car Racing Association. There's a lot of great people. So right now we're on a 2-minute break. Is what we're on. Then we're gonna move on, and maybe Josh can help me out there. Either they're gonna do a dash race or they're gonna move to the feature race. So
Could be broadcasting for old Massey.
no, I've been busy, man. I mean, broadcasting's been really busy lately.
Yeah, I see
a lot
every
of people
time you go live.
yeah, a lot of people's been asking and stuff, and I was every day of the week, and then I ended up getting a day or two, and so I haven't been accepting any other leagues. I kind of been enjoying my days off, and I love the guys
when you have them.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, and I love the guys that I broadcast for now, and I'm gonna stick with them because I'm a man of my word. But yeah, man, I just I like what I got going on here, and I just don't want to get too busy and get overworked, and I want to make everything the best I can. So I got to kind of pay attention.
A couple pretty good leagues you broadcast.
Absolutely, and you know, ever since iRacing came out with the Dirt Series, it really brought a whole nother group of people or fan base, however you want to say it, but it expanded, and now iRacing has got a lot of new members just because of the dirt.
Oh, just as a dirt, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's what brought me in.
And
soon
the
as the dirt
demand.
came out, that's the first day I bought my
Yes.
last year ago. When dirt
Absolutely, yeah. I remember when dirt was coming out, and we all knew dirt was coming. We couldn't wait, you know. And finally, dirt came out, and it brought a whole lot of new guys over to the iRacing.com simulation racing, man.
That's all I do, but I've been trying to get into that asphalt a little bit.
Oh yeah, I love my asphalt. That's me right there. Anytime I'm not live, I'm on asphalt.
Oh, yeah.
Believe that. Been doing all right, man. I mean, I'm locked into the chase on my Tuesday night league for the Racing for a Cause. Check them out if you do any oval racing. We had so many cars though.
Yesterday, actually.
I couldn't make the race last week because I was late, and there wasn't any more slots open, no more pits open for me to bring my cars. So I'm in the chase, locked in, second in points, and I couldn't run Talladega because we had too many cars show up. So I was a little disappointed about that, but it is what it is, and I've got me a win, so I'm locked in. So hey,
I ran three NASCAR races past few nights. It's pretty good, you know, just a fixed. I don't know nothing about setting up no NASCAR, but the NASCAR trucks. Finished 6th in my first race, started 11th, so I was pretty happy.
Yeah, and I'm a fixed setup guy. I don't run any open setups.
I ain't got a clue about none of that setting up no asphalt.
Yeah, and I don't have the time nor a clue. So, you know, but either way, we're about
to set up my Mustang. That'd take me about 2 minutes.
All right, we're moving on to the main event here, the feature race, the 100 laps for the Southern Super Series for the Dirt Car Racing Association. It's the season opener here, 2018 summer season starting right now.
New season tonight, huh?
Oh yeah, man, and I tell you what, if you take a look at the points and the season, or not the points, but the season schedule and the purse and all that stuff, and if you're out there watching, you can see it on your screen. This race is a $200 purse. The winner gets 50, I believe. Second is 25 or 35, either way. Next week's gonna be a $100 purse, and then we got another 200 at Charlotte, and then 100 at Lima Land, another 100. Then we're off for a week. So this Dirt Car Racing Association's got a $5,500 purse. This series has a $4,000 purse for this season, with $800 to win for the season finale race. So, oh yeah, man, it's pretty awesome.
And, well, these guys got pretty good sponsors that like give them that money, or these guys forking over their own dough for this?
Well, like I was saying, if you're out there, you're looking for a league, check them out. The Dirt Car Racing Association. You want to run both series, it's 15. You just want to run one, it's 10. And yeah, I mean, you know, it comes from the pot, and everybody throws into the pot, counting the sponsors and the admins. So yeah, it's a lot of money. So if you like money, you're definitely in the right spot.
Right. Yeah, these guys kind of got the same thing going on in those B2R fellas.
Oh yeah, yeah. These guys have got at least 60 people signed up for this series here, just this series. So a lot of great people, man. It's gonna be awesome this summer. This season's gonna be outrageous. All right, they're pulling off pit road. That means they're getting ready to go. Yeah, looks like A lot of cars coming out of there. It's a 100 lapper here, and it shouldn't take long because these guys are fast. And we'll get your runner order here in just a second. They're gonna line up accordingly. They use a different format. They run under hosteds. They did their qualifying earlier, and so they got to reline these cars up. Instead of going green, they're going to change positions after the green flag comes out, and then we'll go green next time by, or maybe two laps by. But yeah, they got to get it all lined out first. And right now the qualifying order is kind of scrambled, so they got to get it all together. And you know what? We got Shane James, Jacob Leverstein, Trevor Collins, Blake Brown, Howard Weaver, Kendall Tucker, Randall Carter, and they're going to go green. So here we go.
We got 3 wide between 37-21 and 00.
Oh, big one. Oh, somebody blew up.
Got cars going everywhere.
Yeah, and looks like the 13 of Howard Weaver involved in that one a little bit. We definitely want to go back and see what happened there. Big pile up there, the 13. Wow, look at that.
Around sideways, and then it all piled up from there.
Yeah, this just barely makes a little bit of contact with the 74 of Blake Brown, and it causes a lot of chaos there. The 55 got stuck up on the wall there for a second. That's Colin Schlitt, but he should be all right. They do have one fast repair. Right now, Shane James out front. He's looking good. He's out there keeping his nose clean. He's got the 42 of Trevor Collins behind him, followed by the 777 of Jacob Leverstein.
This car looks pretty banged up. We'll see how he can handle it. He's running fourth. I guess that's his right position.
Yeah, Kendall Tucker in fourth. We're looking at his car. He's got a little bit of left front damage, maybe a lot of it, but I guess he's going to have to. Damage. Yeah, he's going to have to find out. He's going to give it a shot, see what it runs like. He's not going to lose his spot right now. He's going to hold it up there in the top 5 instead of coming down pit road and using his fast repair this early into the race, and I don't blame him. You only got one fast repair. You're doing 100 laps.
Yeah, ain't no point in wasting it right now.
Yeah, it's a little early to go on in and use it.
Bad.
They're doing Delaware-style restarts here. So the leader will be out front. Second place will get lane choice. And he'll have somebody on his inside or outside. And then they'll be double file the rest of the way back. Alright, well, it looks like they threw a caution for now. They're going to try to get things sorted out. Let's see how many cars we got. 27 cars out there right now.
00 heading to the pits.
We had a couple people that didn't make it. It's going to be Terry Joyner, Carl Miller, Daniel Potts, Dennis Patridge Jr., Scotty Grabansky, Stephen Bordeaux, Ray Pinson, Logan Ellis, Greg Caldera, Dylan Petty. Oh, man, I like Dylan a lot, man. Jason Hooker, too. He missed it. Cody Kramer, Mookie Haney, Wes Kirchner, Jared Crumrin, Spencer Swafford, Dustin Sizemore, Brendan Cascadden, Kevin Forcier, John Rooks, and Nate Anderson. They didn't make it, but I hope they come back next week and give it a go, man, because there's a lot of good drivers that didn't qualify for the feature here.
Like old Kendall Tucker did go in and get him a quick repair.
Well, hey, he uses it early. He's going to have to be careful now. He's going to be back in 27th spot and no fast repairs, so you got to be very careful. And we are still under caution here. It's going to be one more lap around here. The admins are trying to get everything sorted out, so just hang tight. I definitely want to be the one car right now.
Right.
He's got the best seat in the house. But you know what else he's got? He's got 26 Hornets behind him. So he better run.
Hornets.
Yeah, he's got a whole Hornet's nest looking to take over that spot he's in.
Gonna follow the 101 of Josh Helms around for a few laps.
All right, we're getting set here to go green. The pace car's in. The number one's off to the races here. The 42 on the inside. The 777 slides in. They're single file up front. Double file right there for fourth. Between the number 8 of Cole Newhoffen and the 01 of Leo Pena. Leo's always fast.
101 and 01 side by side.
Yeah, he's battling with Leo right now. Leo holding it down on the high side. And it might just take Leo a little bit longer to get going because he's definitely fast. The 101 trying to slide across his nose. Leo with the crossover here. That's for fifth or fourth spot. Now Leo on the bottom. All right, it is for fifth. Oh, sorry. The number 8 right there. He taps the wall. He's in fourth.
Slowed his momentum a little 101.
We do have a caution. It's going to be...
What was the caution for?
73. The number 73 is around, so we'll go take a look on the replay. Let's see what happened to that number 73. Oh, we got James Normal Jr. on the bottom there. And it looked like Garrett Nieberge might have been... Let's take one more quick look. 19 up on the high side. Jason Lineweaver battling with James Normal Jr. They make contact. Garrett Nieberge tries to split him. Goes right through the middle. Couldn't quite get through without contact. Sends him around and catches the 46. Oh, no, not Kendall Tucker. Nope. Kendall might have made it through that. The 46, the 37 involved. Anthony said, I see you, fam. The number 1 is Shane James. He's definitely in a great spot. He's right behind the pace car. He don't have to worry about having somebody on his outside, and he gets the benefit of doing the restart. If you're getting dizzy from cameras, you need some medicine. Get you some medicine. He said the cameras need to be better. I'm getting dizzy. Well, you don't want to watch circle track racing. Oh.
101 got him a jump. Let's start
a little late on the restart, but we are here. Single file up front. Little contact in the back, stacks them up, brings out a yellow flag. One more again. And if these guys can get going, I know that they will go all the way, the rest of the way green. The first race I did here for these guys at Knoxville, their first caution was on lap 49, I believe. And they had a 26 car field too. So no lack of talent here.
Oh, that's for sure. Kind of tough with that many cars in the field, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Everybody's battling for every inch, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Kendall Tucker's got damage on his right front now, so I don't know if that's going to hurt him too bad or not. And we see why. He's right there behind the 07 of David Cardwell. He's got the 73 on his outside. It's Darren Haskell. As they make contact, Kendall Tucker goes around. James Normal Jr. goes right through him, luckily, but he does come out there with a little bit of damage. As we take a look at his right side there, he's got the whole side of it's kind of caved in. So I hate to see that for Kendall Tucker, especially when he left the top 5 to get that car fixed, and it's already back in there. So
I know David Cardwell.
all these caution laps count, absolutely. Yeah, David Cardwell is one of the admins here for the Southern Super Series, along with James Normal Jr. and a few other guys. They got a
Joshua.
let's see here. I can tell you that. So if you're looking, yeah.
Green flag.
So.
Green flag.
All clear up front.
You get yourself out of whack. It's easy to control. You correct yourself, you know, with these cars. What I like about them, you get a little sideways, you just punch it real quick, straighten yourself right back up.
Yeah, just hit the gas. I think they got it all sorted out now. They're all single file.
Good battle between 77 and 8.
Yeah, the 777 slides right past him on the bottom. Puts that simspeedshop.com, number 8, up on the high side. Oh, little contact there. The number 3, Barrett Bishop, he hung on to it.
How far back you watching?
Oh, it was in the 14th or so. They're all pretty much single file, and if I see them go double file,
Get
kind of
back
watch
here
the
around Powered Weaver. Well, we got some double. Ooh.
Yeah.
Something amazing going on back here.
Oh yeah, the 51, the 175, the 199. All those guys back here are battling this.
Oh yeah, too wide.
They're starting to get it sorted out here in the back. We'll go back up front because we're looking like we got a battle for the lead between Shane James and Trevor Collins. Trevor Collins running a little bit lower than Shane. Shane's up a little bit higher than him, but he's holding on for now. As the 42 of Trevor tries to slide it on in there. No contact, side by side. They drag race to the start-finish line. The 42 leads that lap. After leading 25 laps, the 42 takes the pass for the win. I mean, for the lead.
So Josh says, y'all hold on a second. I want a taste of this.
Yeah, Josh is moving. Right now he's in third. He's all over the back end of Shane James. You see, they're all running a little bit higher.
Got a caution.
It's going to be the double zero involved. See what happened to Kendall Tucker there. He's got the number 46 in front of him. That's Brandon Martin. Kendall Tucker just gets up there in the dirt, in the marbles, as we say on the asphalt. Gets up there in the dirt, dirty stuff, and it spins him on around. So no damage there for anybody, but we are under caution one more time.
Got a pretty good racing going up front.
Matt, what's up, Matt? Long time no see, man. Buddy of mine.
Was he watching?
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah,
Oh,
I was just looking at the Facebook chat. These guys over here. Just trying to keep, you know, the participation stuff. You know, I try to keep them, you know, if they got any questions, they can ask me. I try to answer them and, you know, all that good stuff.
When you can.
But I tell you what, Shane James led 25 laps, but on lap 26, the 42 of Trevor Collins drag raced down the front stretch there, took over the lead, and he hasn't looked back right now. He's led 4 laps so far. But they're going to have to watch out for Josh Helliams, man. He is super fast, and he's definitely in a good spot right now in 3rd. And another one is going to be Jacob Leverstein and Leo Dan Pena. Those two are really fast.
7 and what is that, 0-1? Yeah, them two guys are running pretty good too.
Yeah, so we're going to have to watch out for these guys that are up here in the top 5 or top 6. They're going to be battling pretty hard here. Is the green flag set to come out? Pace cars in.
Green flag.
Hammer down. Oh, in the wall a little bit. 777 holds it. Holds on to it. The 0-1 down on the bottom. That's Leo. Here we are under yellow. Hello.
Hey, hold on a second. My phone's ringing.
Hello. Who is it? Somebody calling? All right, we'll be back. In the meantime, we're going to take a look at our top 5. Trevor Collins, Shane James, Josh Helliams, Cole Newhoffen, Jacob Leverstein, and Leo Dan Pena. As we move on down, 7th place is Tootie Arnold. We got James Shirley, Austin Carr, and Howard Weaver up in the top 10. So check out Howard Weaver. He's lost 5 spots right now, but he's up in the top 5, or the top 10. So be looking for him to march on up through the field. See if he can pull it off. Lap number 35 coming right up out of 100. While we're under caution, let's take a look at some of these cars. It's Josh Helliams there. Cole Newhoffen. Jacob Leverstein. Leo Dan Pena. I call him Leo. Tootie Arnold. James Shirley gained 13 spots, started 21st. He's up to 8th. Good run for him so far. He's running a new paint scheme for this season.
Did they do hard charger and all that stuff in this league, or?
He would be the hard charger,
yeah,
but
definitely.
Austin Carr, he's gained 13 spots, so they have followed each other up through the field. That was Howard Weaver there in the 13. He had have no sponsors, it looks like. We got Richard Stallings, Hayden Cardwells. We're just looking at some paint jobs there, Ricky. Devin Rooks, Jason Limeweaver, David Cardwell. See, he's running a new paint scheme here, and let's see the back of it. I want to see the back of it. The more you rub it, the harder it gets, it says.
That's nice.
Barrett Bishop, it's definitely true. Unless you're really old, I don't know. All right, the lights are off on the pace car, and the pace car is about to move down pit road, and they're going to hammer down. And Trevor Collins is going to send these guys slideways down into turn 1 with Shane James on his back end and Josh Helliams in 3rd.
Here we go. Good
start for the top 10. They're all single file. And we got a battle for the number 10 spot, I believe. Oh, James Shirley is battling with the 14 of Austin Carr. James Shirley up on the high side, Austin Carr on the bottom. A little contact. James Shirley gets up into the wall. The 13 of Howard Weaver slides by. On his inside, the 175 of Richard Stallings. Richard Stallings down on the bottom, and now we have another caution out on the track, and it could be Randall Carter. So let's find out what happened to Randall. Randall Carter's got the 19 of Garrett Nieberge. Oh, and the 37. Just hits him, nowhere to go. Let's take one more look.
I clicked back in there right as that happened. I didn't even get to see who it was or nothing.
Let's take a look here in slow-mo right here. It looks like James Shirley's up in the fence backwards. Little contact between James Normoyle Jr. and the 73. Darren Haskell. Randall Carter would know where to go there. He gets caught up in that. So we're going to go back live here. Hate to see that for those guys. They do have one fast repair, I believe, so they might be okay. And if it was me, I'd be up front. Right now, there's a battle for hard charger between Austin Carr. He's started 22nd. He's up to 8th. He gained 14 spots.
And
But Tootie Arnold. Yeah. Tootie Arnold started 27th. He gained 20 spots. He's up to 7th. He is the hard charger right now. Yes, sir. Lights are off again. So the pace car is going to pull off the pit road one more time. And it's going to be on Trevor Collins again. He gets a nice start there. He's got a little bit of a lead, about 4/10 over second. Shane James.
Trying to run down the one. Pretty good drag race right there for second.
Oh yeah, Shane James and Josh Helliams is battling it out. Looks like the 777 of Jacob Leverstein is right behind Josh Helliams in a battle between the 01 of Leo Pena and the number 8 car of Cole Newhoffen. And I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but I do give it 100% effort.
I think you're saying it correct.
It sounds like it, but I could be wrong, right?
Yeah, who knows?
I was saying Nieberge, and it's Nieberge, so, you know, I could be wrong. But that's pretty close.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that one right either.
Right? See? I had a little bit of help to go right. Oh, we got a 3-wide battle between Howard Weaver up on the high side, the 14 of Austin Carr in the middle. We got the number 2 of Tootie Arnold up on the outside. The 21's in there. It's Hayden Cardwell. And they're 3-wide behind them. We got a mover. It's the number 50. Or no. Yeah, Jason Lineweaver. Oh, and the number 30 of Devin Rooks. These guys back here are battling for 11th. Devin Rooks just took over that 10th spot. Howard Weaver in 11th. Jason Lineweaver right there in 12th. Howard Weaver with a slider across Devin Rooks' nose.
Got a pretty good battle going on between Leo Pena and Cole Newhoffen.
They make a little contact, and we got a big one right here. Howard Weaver makes it through, but Richard Stallings got the worst end of that one. So we'll go back and see what happened to Richard. 3 wide there. The 30 Devin Rooks up on the high side there. The 175 gets hooked on his left front there, and it turns him across the nose of Devin Rooks, and he swings it around and gets it going again. So not too bad, but man, just interrupted that. So while we're under caution, we're going to go back and take a look at that battle you was talking about between Leo Pena, the number 8 of Cole, and let's see what they were doing. This is right before the caution come out. These guys up front were battling pretty good.
Yeah,
Leo
got a battle going there. Pretty good battle for 5th.
Leo was starting to close in on the 8 of Cole right there before that caution come out, and then the caution popped, so he had to back it down. So let's go back live here. Up front, the 42 still up front. He's led 26 laps. He's led the most laps. Here, Shane James has led 25 laps. So these two guys have they've been controlling this race so far.
Yeah, both of them doing a good job.
I tell you what, the 101 of Josh Helliams is wanting to get up there and get him a lap.
I think he might have something for him there if he can get going pretty good.
Green flag's out.
Well,
And
green yellow.
that didn't take long there. Looked like we had a little contact between maybe Darren Haskell, the number 7 of Blake Brown. Oh, that was before the green flag is when that happened there.
Under yellow?
That was definitely on the restart there. The 74 into the back of the 73 there as they checked up hard. He just couldn't get it slowed down enough. And the admins had to throw a caution. And I don't blame them there. So the 74, Blake Brown, he pulls it into the pits there. And he might retire for the night. He might come back out. We'll have to wait and see. Well, that's good for the 42. He gets to lead a couple more laps here, and I don't know if he gets points for the most laps led or not, but he's definitely led the most so far in that number 42. So what you've seen so far, is there anything that's surprising to you, or?
No, I mean, it's a few names I know of that's in here, you know, up there where they usually normally run. But yeah, these guys got a pretty good show going on.
Yeah, so right now we're a little past halfway. So we take a look at the race. We've had 8 cautions for 28 laps so far, and only 1 lead change, like I was saying earlier. Fastest laps 18.215. So we've had quite a few cautions here, and this is the season opener, so it is to be expected.
Yeah, that's correct. You can't have all, you know, first night race of the night, you know, the night and the new season. Everybody's going to be a little wanting to get up there and get going and try to finish good. For the first night, you know,
Yeah, so they were asking out there in the chat, like, why the cameras don't get so close. I'm trying to show the field as they're racing, and then when a battle comes up, I can go in closer.
Right.
So, yeah, that's just how that is. And, yeah, I got different cameras than, you know, usually broadcasters, they do their own cameras, or they have somebody set their camera packs. So they're all different here, but we're going green.
Green flag.
But we can zoom in if you want. But I gotta have something worth zooming in
We had a pretty good battle going back here between the 55, the 30, and the 37. Oh! Contact. We got one up on the wall.
Yeah, that's going to put the 37 into the wall. But no caution yet.
Like a leader flashing in and out pretty bad.
David Cardwell's battling with Jason Lineweaver with that number 10 spot.
David trying to get a run on him, isn't he?
Look like Jason holding him off for now. He's moving up on Tootie Arnold to number 2.
Got a good race up there between Leo and Hayden. They swapping back and forth position.
Oh! He saves it. The 0-1 of Leo hangs on to that.
Oh, the caution.
Yeah, we have another caution here. Looks like the 51 went around.
I was going to say that that little thing didn't cause it, did it?
Absolutely not. We'll have to find out though here as we're riding along looking at James Shirley, trying to find out what brought out that yellow. Oh, little contact there. Did you see Randall Carter in the 37 do a 360 there and keep it going? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen that.
We go back live here. And yeah, I mean, how was that? Was that a little better? I got a little closer that time. If you're out there watching, what's your name? Blake? Yeah. Or Kenny. Yeah, Kenny. Kenny. From South Park. Lap 65 of 100 for the Dirt Car Racing Association's 2018 Summer Southern Super Series season here. The season opener tonight. So they're all wanting to win this first race for bragging rights and for points, and they want some of that money.
Right.
Trevor Collins is doing what he's got to do. Come on up, Chris. Yeah, man, send me a message. Send me a message after or right now if you want to. If you ain't racing, send me a message. We'll hook up. I wouldn't mind having you up here with me. Have a little bit of fun. Pace cars coming in. Trevor Collins. Green flag, hammers down.
I'm gonna ride back here with old Leo and Hayden and watch him for a minute.
It's quite a battle going on right now between the 21 to 14 and number 8.
And 8, yeah.
8 gets up high.
Pretty wide here.
Oh, that simspeedshop.com number 8 in the middle. 21. 21 slides. Slider. Oh, we're under caution.
Oh.
See if we can find out who that was. Maybe Barrett Bishop. Let's see. Yes, sir. Take a look at the replay here. Find out what happened to Barrett Bishop. Right behind Jason Limeweaver checks up a little bit. The 46 gets into the back of him. Not on purpose. Just couldn't get it checked up enough there. Brandon Martin. And you see a little contact between the 00 Kendall Tucker and the 51 of James Shirley. James Shirley gets beat up a little bit here and there, but he's usually always fast. And we do have a couple cars that are out right now. Josh Phillips, Blake Brown, Braden Casto, and Terry Joyner are out. And Trevor Collins leads this race with Shane James in second, Jacob Leverstein in third, Josh Helliams in fourth. Fifth goes to Awesome M Carr, Hayden Cardwell in sixth, Cole Newhoffen, Leo Pena, Tootie Arnold, Howard Weaver, and that's going to round out the top 10. 11th is Jason Limeweaver, David Cardwell, Devin Rooks, Garrett Nieberge, and James Normal Jr. It's your top 15. He said protest. They're going to protest. I protested somebody one time. I've been on iRacing for quite a while, and I did it one time, and it was totally obvious that it was intentional, and they didn't do nothing about it, so I never did it ever again, and I never will, because it's not going to help. So all you guys out there screaming protest all the time,
ain't gonna help.
Yes. Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing. Whatever. 42 takes off. He gets shot out of a cannon on this one right here. He gets a good lead over Shane James. So.
Double. We got double. Ooh. Played double wide. Almost had triple there. Good race between the 14 and the 101. Or 4. Austin Carr.
Yeah, they're right there packed in like sardines. The 21 right now of Hayden Cardwell's trying to get them to get their momentum up. And then all of a sudden, here comes David, or Leo Pena. The 01.
Oh.
101 having a little trouble right now. And then the caution flies again for James Normal Jr. James Normal Jr. makes a little bit of contact with Garrett Nieberge, hangs on to it, and then the 175 couldn't check up in time. Since James Normal around, brings out our 10th or 11th caution, I believe. We'll have to take a look. See? It's number 11 tonight. We're coming down to about 22, 23 laps to go. You got a pick for the win tonight?
I'm going to go ahead and go with Trevor. He's looking pretty tough.
Yeah, he's been getting great restarts. And, you know,
I don't think the two guys got anything for him.
You know, as long as you can get a great restart and get out there and let them battle behind you, you're pretty much all good.
Yeah, just hit your marks.
But you got to be fast too, and he wouldn't be up there if he wasn't fast. But I'm gonna go with the one of Shane James. It's a really good looking car, and that's why. Yeah, Shane James. I like that car. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at it some more.
That 777 has been trying to stick his nose up in there too, though. It might be a pretty good battle here for the top 4 coming down to it. Anybody
in the top 6 or 7 or maybe 8, counting Howard Weaver, has a shot at winning this, and you know, it's definitely possible. Anything could happen, and they got plenty of time to do it. Still got about 22 laps to go here.
Lights out on the pace car. Pace car's off.
Team makes a move on the bottom. I'll tell you what, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th is going to be where you want to watch right here. These guys right here, Hayden Cardwell, Josh Helliams, Leo Pena, Howard Weaver, those guys are going to battle every little inch they can get out of this little car.
4 or 5 right there are all battling it.
Oh, no, not again. Brandon Martin goes around. One more time here. And, wow, what? That is weird. Looked like he went around by himself. He hung on to it. He about lost it. Then he slides down into 1 and 2. Right up in front of James. Oh, then he gets flipped over on his lid and back on his feet. So I give that about a 4 because it wasn't very good. But it's the best one we've had tonight. A little flippity flip.
Flippity flop floop.
Yeah, well, I usually say like a double, triple flipple, but he didn't do very many, so I've seen better.
A single dingle.
Single dingle. I have to write that down. It could be one of them. All right, we're on lap 82. It's gonna be 83 when they cross the line. Lights will go out on the pace car. We'll be on 84, so we got about 17 laps to go here. If they can run this out green, I think the number 1 of Shane James or the 777 of Jacob Leverstein's got a chance, but we'll find out if Trevor can hold them boys off.
Yeah, 101 of Josh back to number 8 of Cole. Them 5 right there. That's a good battle going on.
Yeah, and you know, I've been watching these guys too on these restarts because the top 3 or 4 has been getting out front, spreading it out a little bit, single file, and the racing's
These
been
guys
about
getting bunched up a little bit. That's where it's fun.
Oh yeah, that's what I love to see, man. Some good, hard, clean, side by side, 3 wide, 4 wide, whatever. Throw a slider here and there. It's always fun to watch. Pace cars
Always.
in. Green.
Oh, 8 up on the wall. And he held on to it, got him a little, got him a good run off that wall.
Pass for the lead. The 1, Trevor Collins, loses that number 1 spot to Shane James here. As they come for 15 to go. The number 1 makes the move, and it counts as the 777's getting a
14 coming on in there.
Austin Carr down on the bottom, slides it up in front of him, right just in time for the caution to pop to solidify that spot. And that little run right there was just enough time for Shane James to make a pass for the lead, and that's not easy to do considering he got that great restart and Shane James still had enough to run him down and get around him. I believe that caution might have been
Austin Carr looking pretty tough here. Might have something for him.
Absolutely, I agree. And
I know, but one looking pretty fast.
so I made a good pick. Hey, I went because, you know, I told you why I like the car. It looks good. It looked real good with a SRTV Network logo on there, but it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
Shane James back up front, and he led 25 laps early on in the race. And
How many
you know,
did the other guy? How many did he lead?
30, 40.
Whatever.
A lot. I'd say at least 40 or 50.
Yeah.
It's 14 to go, so yeah, about 40 laps he led. No, actually he led about 50. So yeah, either way, he led a whole lot of laps there, and he just opened the door up for a second and allowed Shane to sneak on in there, and no looking back from here. So number 1 is going to get a chance to get a good restart here, and it's going to be up to the 42 of Trevor to try to make a pass with 12 to go when they cross the line this time by. This race is winding down, so it's definitely time to pull them belts tight and put them bad boys up on the dash.
Flag.
Single file up front, no pressure right now. Looks like the 1-4 car of Austin might be closing in on the 42 of Trevor. As Trevor's trying to run down Shane James, but Shane James stretches out that lead. Right now he's got a 0.5 tenths. He's got 5/10 lead over the 42 of Trevor right now. Let's go back further in the pack. Look at Howard Weaver.
Austin.
Howard Weaver up to 5th.
Peeking in there. Let them know he's down there.
He said, hey, knock, knock.
Going for the pass. Slide
job. Oh! 42 couldn't cross over. And he couldn't hang on to it. And guess what? No caution. That's going to hurt as he led most laps.
Yeah.
And that's going to put him back in 15th.
I don't know if Austin gonna catch.
We're under caution. I'm not sure why, but I'll take a look.
No, I'm looking through there too. I ain't seen nothing.
Looking at this replay, trying to find out what brought out that caution here, because this caution could be critical for some of these guys.
Yeah.
When they go back green, it's going to be with the 2 of Tootie Arnold. So let's look one more time. What happened to Tootie Arnold? Oh, he hits that berm, comes up a little high, contact with Jason Liveweaver in the 50, and Tootie Arnold destroys that number 2. But he's still out there, got a lot of damage, right behind Garrett Niebuhr. Top 5, Shane James, Austin Carr, Jacob Leverstein, Hayden Cardwell, Howard Weaver. Then they got Leo Pena, Josh Helliams, and David Cardwell. Barrett Bishop and Randall Carter rounds out the top 10. Stackfield and a lot of the cream rises to the top, especially on a 100-lap race. The lights are off on the pace car. So we're getting set to go green. It's going to be a 4-lap shootout here on the dirt, with the number 1 leading them around, Shane James. Up front, looking to bring home the victory and cash that check, because everybody likes money. Pace cars moving in. And the final restart of the night. 4 to go.
They're going to turn this into a good race right here at the front.
Number 14 looking to make a move on the 1 of Shane, but couldn't quite pull it off. Austin Carr there in the 14. He's got a little bit of right front damage, so I'd be surprised to see him be able to pull a pass off on Shane James with that damage, but hey, you never know. If Shane James makes one mistake, the 14 will be there to capitalize on that and bring home the win tonight. 2 to go.
7-7's coming up in there.
Howard Weaver up on the high side, right behind Hayden Cardwell in the 21. Jacob Leverstein looking to move on the inside with the white flag in the air. He pulls a slider on the 14. 14 crosses over. Now he's got a battle with Hayden Cardwell. Hayden Cardwell slides it in there on the bottom. Jacob Leverstein up on the high side. Howard Weaver right there as they come across the start-finish line. what a finish there by those guys.
Good finish.
Great race. Great finish. And great win for the number 1 of Shane James. He's going to bring home the victory here for the Dirt Car Racing Association Summer Southern Super Series. It's kind of a tongue twister, you know?
A lot of stuff to say.
The Southern Super Series Summer Season.
Too many S's.
It's a lot of S's, yeah. But it's all fun, man. And, you know, these guys are great. And the one, man, he definitely did what he had to do to bring home the win.
Yeah,
so congratulations to him.
Yeah, congratulations.
And all the guys that ran tonight, what a job.
Put on a good show.
And we always have fun over here on Thursday nights. So if you like what you've seen tonight, I know it was a little bit hectic and they had a little bit of cautions. Or a little bunch of cautions, whatever
like
you want to
said,
call it.
It's first race of the dang season, though, you know.
Hey, all the marbles are on the line.
Kinks worked out.
You gotta let them hang, and you gotta do what you gotta do. And you're gonna have contact. You know, it's called dirt racing, not dirty racing. That's what I say. And you know, it could get a little dirty, but it didn't. And I'm glad because, hey, they'd be out there hitting each other with helmets right now, if not. But our race winner tonight, Shane James in that number 1 car, and that's a good-looking car, and I'm glad I picked it.
Yeah, that's a good-looking car. A good victory.
We're about to take a look at your race results here. Shane James first, Austin Carr second, Hayden Cardwell, Jacob Leverstein, Howard Weaver, Leo Pena, Josh Helliams, David Cardwell, Barrett Bishop and Randall Carter rounds out the top 10. Richard Stallings, Jason Lineweaver, Trevor Collins, James Normoyle Jr., Devin Rooks, Darren Haskell, Colin Schlitt, Tootie Arnold, Garrett Niebergy, and Cole Newhaven. James Shirley, Kendall Tucker, Corey Whitworth, Brandon Martin, Josh Phillips, Blake Brown, and Braden Casto rounds out the field here. And the rest of those guys were guys that didn't quite make the feature race, but they did show up and they had a little bit of fun. And hey, yeah, maybe next time. There's always next time because we will be back next week, next Thursday for the Southern Super Series, the Dirt Car Racing Association.
Next week.
They're running supers and modifieds here this season, and man, you definitely got to check them out. Look them up on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, all the links in the description below. And hey, if you want to look them up on Facebook, just search Southern Super Series. And if you want to know a little bit more information on what they got going on, look on your screen right here. It's the race schedule. It's the purse. It's all that information right there. So hey, if you want to get some of that money, get a hold of them. Check them out. They're always ready to get it on. So they definitely put on a great show here tonight, and they always do. It was a little bit more battling than we're used to seeing, but it was a whole lot of fun watching it either way, and I always have fun up here in the booth, and I appreciate you coming by and joining me here, man. Hey.
Oh, no problem, man. Had fun.
As always, so for SRTV Network, for Rick Brazel, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, yeah, y'all have a good night, man.
Yeah, I'm Jay Weezy. Until next time, hey, we'll be back Sunday, I believe, with the Dirt Outlaws series.
Bro. I'm going to go catch my race.
All right, buddy. Hey, until next time, stay classy. Is that what they say? Keep getting dirty, man, and keep having fun. And come back and join us here next week, or hey, Thursday or Sunday, I'll be here with the Dirt Outlaws series. And if Chris, if you're still out there watching, send me a message. Get with me. We'll hook up. Right now, our race winner, man, he did an excellent job. I tell you that. And I'm glad I picked him. Shane James brought it home tonight for the Southern Super Series. The Dirt Car Racing Association 2018 summer season series. The season opener was tonight, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I know I had a lot of fun. And if anything I can do, let me know. I'm Jay Weezy. And that's one good-looking car sitting there in Victory Lane. The number 1 is Shane James. Looking good. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, like I say, stay classy. I'm just kidding. Have fun and keep getting dirty.